All right, we are heading out one of the last nice days of the year. It is Hankster and we got about maybe 2 hours, probably an hour and a half. And we're gonna do a little prototype testing. We got new Finesse tush hooks that we wanna try out. Water temp is about 44 degrees. Potential largemouth, smallmouth. We are not on a fishery that is known for fish over 3 pounds. It does have a decent number of 14 and 15 inchers. Not giants. Maybe catch a pike. Maybe a walleye. I don't know, we'll see. Hank's already digging into the snacks. We got a full snack bag. What do we got? Show them what we got in there, Hank.
Okay. First, my juice with cranberry.
We got juice.
Dad's juice.
My juice, a little strawberry Arnold Palmer.
One of my snacks.
Pirate's booty.
Some brownies.
Quick Trip brownies for Matt Pangrak. Quick Trip's the best gas station in the world. Look at those brownies. Oh man. And one more thing, I think.
2. This is the same thing.
And
one more of these.
we got Rice Krispie bars.
Can I have one?
2 hours of fishing, we got like 17 million calories there ready to go. All right, let's go see if we can catch something.
I don't know.
We'll see.
If I'm ready yet.
Got him, Hank. Oh, yeah. Messing with the camera.
I want to get him.
You want to get him?
Yeah.
That's not a bad one. Okay, you try to get him.
Ow.
All right. How's he hooked?
Top.
Right in the top of the mouth.
Where was he?
Just right on the brake line. Probably a 14, 15 incher. So we're using, this is a Finesse tush, a light wire, ultra sharp, custom made hook specifically for core tackle. It's a VMC hook. It's just an awesome hook. You can't just go out and buy a 60-degree little baby jig hook, lighter wire. So we had to have one made, and we are absolutely in love with it. We're just doing a little bit of testing, make sure it's good. We've probably start with the 2/0 hooks, but we've got 1/0, potentially a 3/0 as well. We just feel like a 2/0 size is like the best all-around size. You can use it all the way down into that like 2.8 size, and it's still good up into like that 3.8 range. And at that point, you can start going with a bigger hook if you wanted. And at the same time, you know, that way you don't have to buy a size 1/0 and a size 3/0. We'd rather you just be happy with the 2/0, which kind of fits most of those Finesse swim baits. But the key here is, like, I'm using a really light 6.5 foot medium light, medium action. So there's a ton of bend here. And I'm doing this, it's probably not necessarily the one I would always use, but I'm doing it because I just want to make sure that I can still penetrate the fish with the hook. And I have no doubts that I can because of how lightning sharp these little hooks are. But we'll probably start with probably do an 1/8 and a 3/16 ounce. Start with that and maybe do lighter, maybe a 16th ounce, maybe do a little heavier. We're exploring tungsten options as well. Oh, Hank, I just had a bite. So we're exploring a couple of different options. So let's see if we can get another one. You want to reel it in? Come up here. There you go. Got it?
Yeah.
I'll get down there and grab it. Well, that's a nice one. Is it a smallmouth? It's a nice smallmouth, I think. Oh.
First smallmouth.
That's a 16-incher.
Can I let him go too?
He didn't fight that hard, but he's really cold. Got him?
Yep.
All right.
First smallmouth.
Let him go. Come on.
There.
Nice. You got one. That one feels pretty good. Yeah. Not a giant. I thought he'd be a little bigger than that, but might be. Oh, that's a keeper. Oh, my glove is stuck, Hank. There we go. The glove got stuck in the bait keeper. Top of the mouth. 14-incher maybe. 14 and a half. We'll take that. Third keeper. We've been out hour and 15 minutes. Caught no, we've caught more than that. 3-4 fish. So all we're doing is going down these break lines. So this lake is a real steep breaking lake. There's, you know, it's a wherever you might have a flat that comes out, but when it drops off, it just drops off into like 30-40 foot. And one of my favorite ways to fish little swim baits like this is what I call pendulum fishing. Some people call it like tight lining. You basically are just letting it almost swing down that ledge. And one of the cool things with throwing the tush, because that weight is spread out throughout the hook, when your bait falls, it falls much more horizontal in the water versus traditional jig heads, which want to go nose down. So it looks a lot more natural in the water. And I mean, at this point, I'm still throwing the exact same swim bait I started with. And I mean, that's at least 5 fish. I think we've had 6. Hank's telling me 5.
We're 5, since remember we caught 4 up there and 1 here.
Okay, so we got, but we lost one too. We've caught,
I'm counting them.
we've caught 3 little ones. I caught 2 little ones. I don't know. Anyways, the point is, we're still on 1 Kitek, which is pretty good. I mean, generally speaking, if you are fishing a lot of Kiteks, catching a bunch of fish, you end up going through a bunch of them. But with the core tackle tush jig head, you don't go through nearly as many. I mean, in this case, like I said, it's we didn't glue it in place. Yeah, this is the only one I've used. It's the one this is the one I had on even beforehand. So I don't know how many fish I've caught on it, because it's been on this pole for quite some time now. Or on that jig head, I should say. But we're just tight lining. I'm really just letting it fall. Every once in a while I pick up a little bit of line, and I'm really just feeling it. So I'm trying to keep controlled slack, and I'm just waiting for that tick. You know, generally you feel the bite. Sometimes they pick it up and just kind of come at you a little bit. So when you go to move it, there's a little bit of weight there. But it's just a slow way of fishing, but it's really hard for the fish to turn it down, especially if you're fishing in really cold water like we are right now. But it works great. Like if you fish down south for spotted bass on Lake Lanier or Smith Lake, like around floating docks and things like that, you want to go with a light head. So like the 1/8 ounce is what I consider to be like the perfect for this. Just super slow pendulum slide. You're just basically presenting a bait that is just very, very difficult for a fish to turn down. I'm gonna say we got like 15 more minutes out here, so we're gonna We're gonna see how many more we can catch. How many more?
5.
5 more, Hank says. Oh boy. It's gonna be a tall order. Oh boy, that one felt good, Hank. I knew that was gonna be a pike. Nice pike. Yeah, can you grab me the pliers down there? I don't want to lose this. He's gonna. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Can I see his teeth?
See his teeth?
Where?
All up here and down here.
I got water on me.
I knew he hit that too hard.
Does that count as our last fish?
Nope. We got a few more minutes. Did you hear that gunshot? Yeah. Somebody got one.
There's a lot of. Right, that was a lot of shots at once.
Yep. Oh, somebody hit it, Hank.
What?
Told you somebody hit it. Came back for it. That's not a bad one. Not a giant, but.
What is that? What are you talking about?
Oh, this little hook. What do you think, Hank? What do you think of the Finesse tush?
Good for bear.
Come here. Nice chunk.
Bad about.
Well, guys, we gotta get going. That was a fun hour and a half, right?
There are 2 reasons that it's kind of good. That catches pike.
Yeah.
And that
And what?
you get them at really don't.
All right, so here it is. I'll show it to you. Still the same bait locked in. I'm gonna pull it down just to show you the little tush. I mean, so you guys are familiar with it. My hands are numb. It's the same design as the other one, just a light wire hook. Works so well, guys. Just catches them. I mean, we all know how good little swim baits are in terms of catching numbers, catching big ones, catching variety of fish. But this little Finesse tush, laser sharp, custom hook made, designed just for this. Man, which should be out. So this is Thanksgiving week, and I understand, Hank. Yeah, so this is Thanksgiving week, and I'm hoping that they're out in January. That's what we're shooting for. It takes a little longer when you gotta wait to get the hooks as well as have the baits actually made through production, but I think the wait will be worth it. So anyways, we're gonna get going, and I appreciate all you watching. Thanks for joining us, right, Hankster?
Yeah.
What do you tell them to do to the channel if they haven't already?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button and stay tuned. We'll have a new video coming out tomorrow for you.